Okay, thank you everyone for your patience during that recess. Our Senate colleagues had a chance to confer with Senator Vahovsky on the language that we were discussing with Council. Senator Calmer.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. So as much as I agree with the sentiment about the more expansive we make the universe, the more potentially likely it is to have to undergo judicial review. The three of us, I believe, and we'll see when we vote, are going to take the revised version that Rick presented earlier in this meeting, the A and the B, and go with that. And then I think everything else has been decided. So with due apologies to those that may still have serious concerns, I don't want to continue to, because after today, Senator Morley won't be able to be with us for about 8 days. The only alternative would be to go back to the Committee on Committees and ask for a new third member of this committee. And then we could continue to meet. Not that I don't mind seeing you all. It's wonderful to do that. But I think this is since January of 25 already. I mean, I think we need to make a decision. So that's what we are.
Sounds reasonable.
Okay. And as far as the process, any other comment from the table on the language that's being discussed and considered right now? Yes, Senator Vahovsky.
Oh, in our consultation, one of the things that I found as kind of helpful about this language is that it is narrower than California's that was challenged, but slightly more protective. And I think the compelling state interest of protecting our elections is quite compelling, and I don't want to always be behind. And so I feel like this threads a needle of coming away from what was challenged in California, but giving us a little bit more protection, hopefully ahead of something terrible happening in an election.
I don't feel comfortable with the language, but I am glad that it seems like there's enough agreement around the table that you all can push it forward and help protect our elections without having to compromise. Personally, what I think is right for me and my constituents, but I appreciate the effort and the work that went into it.
And then, Council, the process for voting on this, refresh my memory, like how do we affirm?
So to adopt the report that I have a hard copy of here, at least two members from each chamber would need to sign the report. Is that what you're asking about, or you want the?
Yeah, just the process here.
And then I take it it goes to the House first. It's a Senate bill, so it'll go to the House. It's an up or down vote. If it's an up, it goes to the Senate. And if it's an up, it goes to the governor. If either chamber votes it down, you can adopt a new committee of conference. It's up to the leadership of each chamber at that point.
Understood.
Yep.
So at this point, the formality is the signatures?
Correct.
Okay.
And just if we can wait to sign until Senator Vahovsky can actually I think she has to be in person in order to do that.
I believe that is the case.
And
Did
she
send a message to John Bloomer to see if there was a DocuSign or virtual way to do it. I'm waiting to hear back, but if not, I'll figure out some way to mask up and hide somewhere and come in and sign.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
So we can even wait till Friday, or in other words, we agree.
Yeah,
but
we agree.
haven't signed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'd be helpful, I think, for whoever, I assume you'll be the one reporting in your chamber and myself on our side, with a little bit of a side-by-side or at least some notes to help people along. Because if it is a strike all, even though we've really spent a lot of time, many of the other senators don't even remember this bill because it was, as I say, a year ago, January.
Okay. I guess barring any further discussion from any of the members here, we will
Move to vote.
And that is signatures. So do we do a verbal vote here and then signatures? I'm still.
I don't think the verbal vote's required.
No, I didn't think so
Okay.
either. Yeah, I was just clarifying.
All right.
So it's about the signatures. Okay, so we will figure that out and get that stuff signed. Thank you for trying to work through this with the senator while you're remote and not feeling well. It's appreciated.
Of
I
course.
think I
thank you.
remember from other committees of conference that there's like a little handshake ceremony.
Well, I'm afraid to get COVID now.
I know. Here, we'll do a wave to
Yeah.
everybody. Thank you. It was nice working with all of you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, Rick.
Oh, yeah, you're very welcome. Okay, so I guess that concludes this committee conference. Thank you, everyone. We got